NFT just so it makes NFTs just so perfect. It makes NFTs perfect. Another benefit of holding NFTs again is diversification. Because and this is because NFTs actually represent a new asset class, offering a different investment profile than traditional options. Yeah, NFTs are actually a new asset class. So this is actually one of the new benefits. You can use it to diversify your portfolios. Instead of just investing in only gold, investing in gold, real estate, investing in this and that, you can actually, it is safer to diversify. When investing, it is actually very safe. It's a good thing to diversify your portfolio. So this is one of the reasons why you should hold an NFT as an asset. It is a means of diversifying your portfolio. I know there are during some months back there were a lot of messages, there are a lot of news going around. NFTs are dead, NFTs are scam. Those things were actually clickbait. They were used because they were clickbait because people like viewing such things. People like viewing such things. So they were actually clickbait. I don't know if you remember last few months. They were actually everywhere.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah. They were
every
actually like
single place.
huge.
You see, yeah,
Like NFT
99% of
are
NFTs.
dead. That there's nothing about NFTs,
But
nothing valuable about NFTs anymore.
should I give you a secret? Should I give you a secret, Carson?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, do you know that according to research, over 90% of ICOs that were held for companies since 1999, over 90% of them are failed.
Wow,
Over 90% of them are worth zero now.
that's true. The initial
But
cornerstone.
just because of the as I said, it was just clickbait. That's why they were putting so much importance on that. Because if you
Hmm.
look at it, NFTs, we cannot actually say that all NFTs will be worth anything. All NFTs must be worth IT. We can't say that. And this is the reason. The reason is this: anybody can mint an NFT, and the reason why people mint NFT is not for it to be, is not for value. It's not because of value all people mint NFTs. For example, I can be in my room now and decide to mint my picture as an NFT. By doing that, I don't decide to sell the picture. I just want to keep it on the blockchain. I just want to hold it as an NFT. So
Like it's
imagine that
stored,
I mint my picture. Okay, you said
I
I
said
didn't hear that.
like it's stored data. Like it's stored data
Exactly,
on the blockchain.
exactly. Yeah. So imagine that I keep my pictures as an NFT. I keep that of my family members, my parents, my siblings. Imagine I keep let's say I now decide to mint all of our family photos as NFT, and let's say I mint 2,000 pictures, right? Now imagine that many people do that as well. Now imagine that the project that create NFTs that are meant to have value are now much more fewer than we that are now minting NFT, not for the sake of it having monetary worth. Now, even if we put it that way, the percentage of NFT that will be worth anything will still be low automatically. So that is so that's actually a it's actually like maybe I say it's actually a misunderstanding or misinformation by saying that by 99% of NFTs are valueless, because not all NFTs were meant to have monetary worth. So it's actually a clickbait. Yeah, that's just the best explanation. So yeah, these are the use cases. These are the benefits of having NFTs as an asset.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for your benefits. I mean, we're actually almost fast spent into our second half of the meeting. So, I don't know. Can you actually like switch over right now to the other link? So we just start that one right up.
All right, okay, I'll do that now. I'll do that now.
The meeting is already started right now.
Okay.
So, okay. I think you can hear and clear right now, right?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So, we actually stopped at where you were explaining, actually giving us a little bit of explanation about your own benefits. So something popped up on my head of which I would have loved to like ask a question about, because this has actually like just been on the trend recently. I actually don't know if you've heard about it. The ERC 404, whereby you're actually binding like an NFT with your with a token or something like that. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've heard of the ERC404 token.
Okay. So what can you say about it?
Okay, so the ERC404 token actually, it's actually a new token standard, right? And it's meant to merge the characteristic of the fungible token to that
Okay.
of the yeah to that of the non-fungible token.
Oh,
Listen, I'm very, very sorry. There was actually a network issue. There was a
yeah,
network issue.
it's fine.
Yeah, network has been really bad in this place. It has been bad since yesterday.
It's also
So it
bad
was
here, but
yeah.
I mean,
In fact, I had to switch my SIM right now from MTN to Glow.
wow,
So,
that is
yeah,
that
because that's what's working. That's what's working here now.
that is really unbelievable. So,
Yeah, it's very,
where we
very
actually
terrible.
stopped, I think we stopped about where you were actually explaining about the ERC 404 standard, about the NFC standard and how it works and what it actually
Okay.
brings into place. So, before you actually
Okay.
continue, before you actually like was talking about this one, you also mentioned something about the like NFTs, whereby you're actually having like a fractionalized NFT, whereby
Yeah,
they can actually easily be able to like sell a bit or a part of the NFTs
yeah,
like fraction by
yeah,
fraction. Now, this ERC 404 standard, to the knowledge I actually know about it, I heard that you can easily like there's a token bind it up with your NFT. So all you just have to do is once you actually like put up this NFTs for sale and you sell this NFT, you actually automatically lose the token which is binded up with it. I don't know if you actually know if that is the way it works.
yeah.
Probably I'm actually
Okay,
like
I'll
uh,
explain it. I'll explain it in full actually. All
okay.
right, yeah. So as I said, I was saying that ERC 404 is actually a new token standard on the Ethereum blockchain. And it's actually a significant innovation because even the the one I told you about recently about fractional NFTs. Yeah, that's it. ERC 404 is about fractional NFTs, right? And it actually combines the characteristics of the ERC20 tokens. Those are the fungible tokens, just like coins, just like the tokens on the blockchain. You understand? Just like anybody can mint a token, understand fungible tokens like the coins we sell. Yeah, so those are ERC20 tokens. So this one it combines the characteristics of ERC20 tokens with that of ERC-721 tokens, which are NFTs. So yeah, so ERC-721 tokens are NFTs. So this ERC-404 token, it actually merges both of them together to create a semi-fungible token. Yeah, this is what is called. They are called semi-fungible tokens. Now, this is it's an hybrid nature, right? It's an hybrid nature because it allows the token to switch between being fungible and non-fungible, and that depends on their use case and their context. Now, this actually enhances their utility, and it brings fresh opportunity because, like the one I told you about now concerning that Commonwealth funds, right? I told you, when I was telling you that it's actually very, very unique because it's actually something fresh in the NFT space. So yeah, so as I was saying, what actually happens is this: it allows this token standard, right? It allows for the division of NFTs into smaller pieces. This one allows it allows you to be able to access valuable digital assets. For example, now let me give an example of a body patch NFT, right? Now, body patch NFTs are so expensive, and the thing about them is that they have a lot of utility. For example, do you know that there are a lot of opportunities I've seen, a lot of opportunities to NFTs that I've seen that only owners of body patch, moonbeds, and the likes had access to. I actually saw the opportunity, but I couldn't because I was just holding the body patch NFT, so I didn't have access to those opportunities. And imagine others as well that want access to such opportunities, but they can't get it. Why? They can't actually get it because body patch NFTs are very, very expensive. Now, this is what ERC-404 is trying to solve. This is what it's trying to solve, and it works because if there's a body patch NFT that is an ERC-404 token, I'll be able to buy a part of it. And this allows access to valuable assets. To valuable assets. It allows people to have access to valuable assets, as I said. And this enhances their liquidity. If an NFT can be bought in smaller parts, it allows it to be more liquid. And I'll give an example. Let's say I have 1,000 plots of land. Kirsten, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here with you.
Okay, all right, that's cool. So let's say I have 1,000 plots of land, right?
Okay.
Let's say I have 1,000 plots of land, and the 1,000 plots of land, let's say it is an ERC-20 token, right? It's an
Yeah.
ERC-20 token. Now, do you know that my asset is not fully liquid? It's not really liquid because I can't actually sell it anytime I want, because I would need to get a person that is willing to buy that 1,000 blocks of land, 1,000 plots of land. At the same time, if my plot of land were an ERC-20 token, because that one can't be bought in fraction. But when we look at that 1,000 plots of land, naturally, we can compare it more easily to an ERC-404 token. And this is because of that 1,000 plot of land. It is such that I can sell one plot today. I can sell one plot to another person. I don't know if you get me. I can sell one plot. Yeah, I can sell one plot to this person. I can sell 10 plots to another person. I can sell 100 plots to another person. This way, it is more liquid because not everybody can afford that 1,000 plots at once.
Yes.
And that makes that one that makes ERC-20 tokens less liquid than ERC-404 tokens.
Okay.
And this is actually one of the problems that the NFT market is actually facing. The fact that tokens are not NFTs are not liquid. And once an NFT is like $200,000, before you can get a buyer for it, you understand, it might be very, very hard. But
Yeah.
if I'm selling an NFT at $200,000 and a person can buy 10% of it and he buys it to $20,000, and that person buy 5%, $10,000, that way it is more liquid. You understand? Because it is like there's a larger market. Yeah, let me put it that way. And once there's a larger market, there is more chance for it to get bought. You understand? So that's actually what ERC-404 brings to the table. And you now know the best part about this ERC-404. is that if you actually get enough pieces of that NFT, it can now be made into a complete NFT back. You understand? It can be made into a complete NFT if you get enough pieces of it. So
Hmm.
this is actually one of the uniqueness of it. There have been many examples of projects that are trying to use this here as a 404. I once saw a project that they wanted their NFTs to be such that they are fully fractional, such that let's say I buy a body patch, right? And the body chap is yeah, NFT is wearing a certain top. I can sell the top and buy another top and put it on my NFT.
Okay,
You see,
okay.
that's actually, and that allows for customization. It's actually a fresh perspective. It's just like fresh air in the space. So this is actually how it works. Let's say I have an NFT, I can sell the shoes and still keep my NFT. I
Hmm.
still own the NFT, and the person that bought the shoes also owns
Owns
part
that
of that
part
NFT.
of the NFT. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
in that situation, I don't own 100% of that NFT again. But if I buy another shoe for my NFT, if I buy, let's say I switch between the token one of this NFT, and I switch the shoe to that of token 124. That way my NFT is whole again, it is complete again.
Okay.
I mean, you get that, right? It is
Yeah,
complete again. So
I,
this is actually how it has a 404 works. The
hmm.
NFT, you can it can be yeah, it can be broken into pieces, and it can be complete again once you get enough pieces, as I said. So you can actually sell the cap of your NFT, you can sell the glass, you understand, you can sell the type of eyes it has. Some collections have unique eyes for their
Yeah.
NFTs. So yeah, for some of them, if you sell the eyes, you can get another one. So you can even decide to just sell the shoes and not get another shoe.
Hmm.
But that way, you don't own 100% of the NFT. So that
Okay.
is just how it works. That's just how it works.
Yeah, okay, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Israel, for what you've actually like reached so far. I mean, you've actually talked a lot about a lot of things. You've actually even covered about the recent trend, which is the ERC 404 and its comparison with other like other NFT solutions which we have there, which we have the ERC 20, we have the ERC 2711. I actually don't really know full lot of their names, but we actually have a lot of like NFT standards that actually house
Yeah.
there. So thank you very
Some
much
are
for
still in
covering all
development
of
also.
this. You said?
Yeah. I said
You
some are
said?
even still in development again.
Yes,
New
yes.
standards, everything.
Yes, 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 yes. So, over here we're actually having 101 blockchains. According to them, we're actually having like the advantages of the non-fungible tokens, which you also call NFTs. They said with so much hype about the NFTs all around, are you wondering about the advantages of NFTs? If yes, you've reached the right place. If you have been keeping NFTs, like the latest news, NFTs are the most recent phenomenon which took the world by storm with a $69 million NFT sale in March 2021, which was actually what we were talking about, whereby an anonymous NFT, which was actually a very, very funny one, actually sold with one of the highest sale I've actually seen. I actually saw in the recent NFT sales so far. So we're actually also having their own benefits here, which is we're having, I think, ownership, part of what we talked about, transferability, boost inclusive growth, authenticity, like what we talked about. We're having okay, they also explained it, creation of economic opportunity. I think according to them, they also are explaining that NFTs can also create like economic opportunity for people, probably both digitally and in the real world case, because we're also having NFTs are also bridging gaps between the Web 2 world and the Web 3 world. So this is also something we should actually look out for. I think we should actually stop sharing here. So let me just quickly go back to where we started from for people that are actually just joining us. Uh, we're actually talking about the benefits of holding an NFT as an asset. So a lot of you are actually into holding like the meme coins, are into holding tokens, are into holding uh which other ones we have? Altcoins, we're into holding
Yeah, shit coins
probably
also.
Bitcoin. different coins that you actually have, but this is also another perspective you should actually like look out to. And recently looking at the ERC 404 standard that was recently introduced, I think it would be very, very easy for you to actually hold NFTs that are also binded with tokens. So you would also know that as the like enough liquidity is being added to the token itself, the NFTs price, the floor price is also increasing, but it's actually left to you to decide whether you want to list your ERC 404 NFT or you want to leave it and just let the coin do its job. So that is also something to actually look out for. So let me quickly go through like the benefits we actually talked about before we actually like what's the whole meeting. So I actually mentioned a few benefits. The first one I actually mentioned was the ownership and I think I mentioned ownership and authenticity. I think that was my first
Yeah.
one. Ownership and authenticity. We also mentioned value appreciation. We mentioned market potential. We mentioned licensing and royalties. We mentioned community engagements, and we also mentioned the last one, which was cultural impacts. I didn't really like explain much on it, but I think with the explanation I've actually laid so far, you'll be able to understand how the like NFTs and also like impacts on the cultural background or the traditional background you actually have on your NFT as a whole. So thank you very much everyone for listening so far. Mr. Israel, do you have like any additions you would like to like please in before we actually like cut the story short? Sorry, before you continue, I mean, you're actually the CEO of NextGen. You actually like haven't given us a rundown about what NextGen is all about. Can you actually like just give us a summary?
Okay. All right. Okay, so the next gem is actually the first rogueless NFT marketplace. Now, our aim is to solve the issue of trust in the NFT market. And this issue of trust is something that has been affecting the NFT market since the foundation. When we look at it, one of the reasons why NFTs when why one of these why NFT prices dropped is actually because of trust. And that is because people have gotten robbed too many times by even projects that appear to be so authentic. At the end of it all, they'll just vanish with your money. And in that situation, you get every time that happens, you surely get discouraged. You surely get discouraged. And once an opportunity pops up in another place, you would actually have to leave NFT alone and go and face that opportunity. And that was actually what happened. What happened was that there were too many rogues, that most NFT projects were rogues. Even with that, we can say that we are able to do research to an extent. You understand? At times we have still gotten rogued. So when a market is like that and a new opportunity comes up, of course, would be actually would actually want to leave the bad market alone and go to the new one that can bring us what we want. And that was actually what happened that time. Do you know at that point in time when rogues were too much, that was when meme coin season now came. That was when meme coin season came. So all the attention of the crypto charts, all the attention was diverted to meme coins. So they they all left NFTs. They left NFT. They're going after peep. They're going after the likes. But I
Yeah.
don't blame them. Yeah, I don't blame them. It's not their fault. So that's actually what we are trying to solve. A place where it's safe for both creators and users, both creators and collectors. A place whereby even if you don't although we would always advise you to do your research, but a place whereby even if you don't do much research, you still cannot get robbed. And this is how it works. For every NFT that is minted on our collection on our platform, right? The NFTs will be logged. The mint funds, the money used to mint the NFT, will be logged as liquidity for that NFT for a period of time. And the minimum of that period is 14 days. Now, after that, the minimum time period will actually be set by the creator of the NFT, but the minimum the creator can set is 14 days. After that time, the creator will begin to receive his payment in percentages, that is with a maximum of 20% every week. So let's say you decide to relaunch your collection on our platform, the collection you created. So when you want to launch it, you decide the lock time period. The minimum is 14 days, but you can decide to lock it for 21 days. You can decide to lock it even forever. And I will explain that how that works also. But let's say you decide to lock it for a month. So that means that every time anybody from when the mint For when the first person mints your NFT, a timer will start ticking. And this is the work of the timer. Now, for when the person mints the NFT, or even like whether your NFT gets minted out in that day, or okay, let me just use an example of if your NFT gets minted out in that day, right? But the
Okay.
timer starts ticking from the first time a person mints the NFT. Now, let's say you get your NFT collection gets minted out in one day. Not like to not make the explanation complicated.
Yeah.
Now, let's say it gets minted out that day. Now, the mint fund, let's say you sold each NFT for 0.58,
Hmm.
right? Let's say you sold each NFT for 0.58.
Okay.
Let's say you had what let's say you had a collection of 2000 NFTs, right? Of 2000 NFTs. That's 1000 ETH that you made from that from that NFT collection sale. Now, the 1000 ETH would actually be logged in our smart contract for that 1 month. You won't be able to get that, you won't be able to access it. But during that time, what you do is that you keep building on the project. The community will be able to watch you and see if you're actually fulfilling your promise, because they've actually minted the NFT which you wanted them to mint. But now you will not continue building your project. You continue building, they will see if you have intentions to work them. Now, after that 30 days, during the first week, you get a percentage of that money, and the maximum will be 20%. Even though we won't advise projects to put that 20%, we advise them to take lower so that the community can trust them that they're not here to take the money. You understand? They're not here to just take the money and vanish with it. So let's say you said that you'll be receiving the money at 2% every week. Now, um, after that 1 month, now in the first week, you receive 2% of that of the 1000 each. That 2% is 20 each, right? It's 20 each. So once you receive 20 each that week, during that time, note that that first 1 month, the owner of the NFT can actually return his NFT and collect his money back. He can
Wow.
return the NFT. The NFT will be returned to your wallet as a creator. It will be returned to your wallet. You can now release it for sale. You understand? During that time. Now, he can return his NFT and collect his money back. Our smart contract will do that. Aside from that, after the 30 days, during the first week now, and during the other weeks, until you have gotten all the money completely, people can always return their NFT and get the remaining liquidity that is there. So is their own they will have to do their own research to make sure that they trust you in order to leave, the to keep holding their NFTs, or even sell it to another person while the liquidity is logged. You understand? And why you are claiming the funds. Because if you claim the funds at 2% every week, it would actually take you 50 weeks to claim the total funds. So
Wow.
that is actually enough time for you to build your project to a high level, you understand, and fulfill your promises.
Yes,
So
yes.
a project also decided to take it at 0.1% every week. And as I said something about the project decided to lock their liquidity forever. Now, this is possible. And the reason is this: royalties on our marketplace are not locked. And you know that in the NFT market, there's something we call free mint. Now, free mint work like this: creators choose to give out their NFTs for free. They allow people to mint it for free, but they still get their money through royalties, right? So instead of making my collection a free mint, I can actually make it a paid mint. But instead, it will have 100% log liquidity forever. That means at every point in time, holders can return their NFT and collect the money back.
Back. So it won't
Yeah, but wait,
fall.
yeah, but royalties will still be gotten on every sale. Royalties will still be gotten on every sale. Now, let me now give you what makes our marketplace very interesting. Now, for such a token, you may look that the collection price will remain the same, right? That it
Yeah.
will remain stable. But it's actually not like that, because on our marketplace, we're actually introducing this. Is actually the first time I'm talking about this feature. We've not actually told anyone about this feature yet,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
would say it now.
Yeah.
It actually has a unique staking feature, whereby every NFT that has locked liquidity, you can stake it. So
Okay.
let's say my NFT has 20 let's say my NFT has 0.5 ETH as liquidity. I can stake that NFT. Once I stake the NFT, what I'm actually doing is that I'm staking that 0.5 ETH that is logged as
Ooh.
liquidity for the NFT.
Wow.
Thereby, while holding my NFT, I'm still earning from the NFT. And you know how some NFT holders are, they love to hold their NFT. In fact, some hold it to zero. So imagine that such people now, imagine that such people now get this kind of opportunity whereby the value is stable and is increasing. Aside from that, they're able to earn from it while holding it. And while holding it, you still have access to those benefits. You
Yeah.
understand? You still have access to those benefits that you actually it gives you access to. So it's actually a whole new unique value proposition entirely. So this
Hmm.
is actually what we are bringing to the NFT market.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah,
very, very, very much. I mean, this initiative is actually gonna go far. I promise you that
yeah.
one. I promise you that one. Actually, that one you
Thank
actually
you.
mentioned, whereby people can actually easily, because what you're actually talking about is just like a mini escrow, but it's actually carried out on a smart contract. So
Yeah,
all of this is actually very, very nice. And I hope to see you actually like expand beyond. I don't know if you're actually gonna be expanding beyond the Ton blockchain, but I actually hope to see you
yeah,
expand
yeah.
beyond there. Go
Thank you.
around like the Ethereum, the Avax, the Metas, and many more chains that are actually out there. Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah.
Israel, for joining us on
Thank you so
today's
much. Thank you so much,
episode
Cassie.
of CCU Podcast. It was
Thanks
amazing
a lot.
talking with you very, very much. We
Thanks a
actually
lot.
hope to have you next time.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, and also I forgot to add something, Kasim. Yeah,
okay,
so if you want to learn more about our marketplace or you want to join our community, just visit our website. Our website is www.thenextgem.net. THENEXTGEM.net. Yeah, www.thenextgem.net. All our socials are on our website. So yeah, thank you so much, Kasim.
okay, it was amazing talking with you. And also, we're actually going to
Thank you
be
so much.
adding the websites to the bio of this video on YouTube, which is actually going to
That's
be
nice.
going live. I mean, you're actually already watching it live right now. So thank you very much for watching. It was amazing talking with you once again, Mr. Israel.
Thanks a lot,
Hope to see you
Kasim.
some
I
other
appreciate the
time.
opportunity.
Yes, and bye. Thank you very much.
Okay.